Or Hey everyone, you've got Coach Jared here with Myriad Health and Fitness for another edition of 73 Questions. Remember, just a quick FYI, this is a rapid fire Q&A where we're going to get to learn a little bit more about our staff here at Myriad Health and Fitness. And today we have Coach Erica Shagley, who's going to be on the hot seat as we go through. And Erica, please go through, just introduce yourself really quickly, and then we'll just jump straight into the questions.
Yeah, so hi, I'm Erica Shagley. I recently just graduated this past May from Marian University. I got my bachelor's of science in biology and physiology of exercise. And then I also minored in chemistry as well. So currently I am an assistant weightlifting coach at Myriad, and I've worked like multiple different jobs, just kind of like small jobs over the past 4 years now while being in school. And then I currently live with my family right now, and I'll be starting up my master's program this coming fall. So.
Yeah, I love it. All right, what's your favorite time of day?
Late morning.
Late morning. What's your biggest weakness?
I generally sometimes tend to be like a people pleaser. So sometimes that like gets me into situations where maybe I say yes to too many things, or I don't always say exactly what I would like.
Too nice. I see. We'll have to lean into the harder side of you here in a little bit. What's your biggest strength?
Generally making sure that people feel like they're important and that they matter.
Love that. What's the biggest learning experience you've had?
So I was thinking about this, like two things. My whole college experience, and then also since the like beginning of my day one of learning like the Olympic style of weightlifting. Yeah.
What's your idea of a perfect date?
Really anything that's like not a big hassle. So probably like a hike or something creative that you could do outside that involves like physical activity, doing something generally. Yeah.
Love it. What's one vice you wish you could give up?
I wish that I could be better at waking up earlier. That's something that's always been really hard for me for whatever reason.
Why do you wish you could get up earlier?
I don't know. I just feel like sometimes I could be more productive. So I feel like the day's just like, gone. Yeah.
What's a cause that's important to you?
Probably teaching people more about health and like the importance of taking care of our bodies, especially like in youth as they're like growing up. I just feel like that's super important.
Yeah. What's the best compliment you've ever received?
That I am loyal and trustworthy. Yeah.
I can see that. When are you most inspired?
When I see other people showing passion and like excitement in something that they love. So you can like, I feel like you can generally tell like when you talk to someone and they're like sharing something about they love, you kind of just see like joy in like every word that they like talk about, which I think is just super cool.
Sweet or savory?
I would say savory, but the two combined is also really good.
Very, very much so. I agree with that. What song can you listen to on repeat?
So the artist would be like the Oh Hellos, but it's the song Hello My Old Heart. There's just something about the instrumentation that I really like.
Okay, I'll have to look that up.
Good.
I'm terrible with music, so I don't know anything. What makes you smile the most?
Definitely laughing with my sister about really anything.
Love it. What's one thing people don't know about you?
So something interesting is I've been writing creative short stories, and I've been working actually like on a few novels of my own since I've been about like 8 years old.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Let's get some of those published. Let's read them.
I know, we're working on it. Little by little, chip away.
Has anyone read them before? Have you shared them with others?
My family mainly, and then like sometimes I'll incorporate stuff. I've incorporated stuff over the years like into school and stuff. So like professors or teachers sometimes.
Very cool.
Yeah, I love
Definitely.
it.
Yeah. See, this is why I love this, because I would have had no idea. So That's
Mhm.
are they? And I'm gonna ask one more question on this, and not supposed to
Okay.
tangent, but I'm curious. What are they like? What's the genre usually?
It can be for anything. Like
Okay.
I feel like starting young, I did more of like informational stuff, like about like things that we were learning in school or stuff like that. And then like as I got older, like more dystopian stuff because that's kind of like my age group. And then I've tried to do some like historical as well. Usually it's always fiction though. Yeah.
Got it. All right. Number 14, back on track. Heels or flats, sneakers or barefoot?
Anything flat generally. I like sandals.
Vintage or new?
Vintage.
What are 3 things you can't live without?
I would say a water bottle, definitely a book to keep myself busy, and then some sort of directions, like a map or something where I can
Ooh,
just make sure I know where I'm going. I
yeah,
don't want to be lost.
I like it. Window or aisle seat?
Window, yes.
What's your current TV character obsession?
I would say I don't watch a ton of TV, but probably Zuko from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Yeah.
Okay. Dogs or cats?
I like both, but if I had to choose, I'd choose like an outdoor cat.
Interesting. That's a first timer on this one. I like that.
Ooh.
What's the most adventurous thing you've ever done in your life?
So my family and I, we went on a really cool Arizona trip a couple of years back, and we literally traveled like the entire state of Arizona and like Grand Canyon. We hit all kinds of different national parks. Went from like the very bottom of the Arizona border by Mexico, and then all the way up to Utah. Super cool.
Wow.
Yeah,
How would you define yourself in 3 words?
I would say kind, respectful, and imaginative.
Ooh, I like that. What's your current favorite piece of clothing that you own?
I have a like a burnt orange Nike sweatshirt. It's just my go-to.
Yeah. Is it like an oversized that you just know is always comfortable?
Yes.
Yeah. What's a must-have clothing item everyone should own?
I think socks.
Very practical.
Yep.
What's inspiring you in life right now?
By knowing that no matter what happens in life, like God is always in control. That's the biggest thing for me.
What's the best piece of advice you've ever received?
So one from my mom. Ever since I was little, she always said, if you focus and concentrate, you can be very good at really any. And then another one is someone told me is like, if you don't shoot high, how will you ever know until you get there if you never even tried in the first place?
Yeah.
Both have been really good.
Yeah. Awesome. What's your pet peeve?
People not picking up after themselves. So basically being inconsiderate of the space that you are in.
Right? I just don't understand. There's like some empathy thing there. Just like, how are you like what? Like, what are you doing?
I know. I don't know.
Diamonds or pearls or neither?
I would say probably pearls.
What's something you notice about someone when you first meet them?
Probably what their voice sounds like and how they carry themselves. I tend to be very like attentive to like and sensitive to like sounds or really
Mm,
like anything with like senses in general. That's probably
yeah.
like first.
What's your biggest regret?
Not sticking with the piano even longer. Yeah.
So do you still play or?
I can. Yeah, like songs that I learned. Or sometimes I can kind of try to like hash stuff out, but I'm not great at just like here's a piano sheet, go play. Like I would love to be able to do that, but I just can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's heavily played on your playlist right now?
Jazz music. Yes.
Okay. What's your favorite board game?
Monopoly.
That's a good one. Classic. What's your guilty pleasure?
Definitely rereading books because I like them so much.
What book did you most recently finish?
The Night Circus.
What are you currently reading?
So currently reading many different things, but the two main that I've been actually like focusing on is Atomic Habits and then the watchmaker of Filgree Street.
Okay. Yes, Atomic Habits, James Clear, I believe. Very, very,
Yeah.
very good. Anyone who's interested in changing anything from a habits perspective, that's a go-to.
I agree.
How do you start your day?
Generally, like after I get ready, I always go downstairs and make breakfast immediately, and then also like plan the rest of the day, usually like in my head. And then while I'm like making food for myself, food prep is probably the biggest thing I do.
Yep. What's your favorite holiday?
Christmas.
If you could raid one person's closet, who would it be?
This is a tough one, but probably I'd say any like of the USA gymnastics women, like maybe like Jade Carey or like Suni Lee. They probably have really cool like sponsorship, I would guess.
I like that. If you could switch lives with one person, who would it be?
I would say Mary, who was there for when Lazarus was raised from the dead back and like way back. Like that would just be incredible to see. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's a good answer. What's one thing you've always wanted to try, but you've been too scared to do?
Fly somewhere like super far away and go on a trip by myself.
That is scary.
Mm-hmm.
Question 40. What's the one thing you wish you knew at age 19?
That this was just the beginning and that like even more amazing things would occur. So things I knew that if I knew they would be occurring, I probably would have been completely amazed at age 19. So.
Besides your phone or wallet, what's a couple must-have purse, bag, wallet items?
Lotion of some kind, water bottle, and then I always keep electrolytes with me all the time.
Yes. If you were not a group fitness instructor or weightlifting coach or yogi, what would you be doing? What is your dream job?
I would definitely dedicate a lot more time to write. I'd love to be a published author. Still working on that.
I think that's going to happen. Put it out there, universe.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to happen. What's something you can't do?
I have always wanted to learn how to do like a back handspring, like a backflip. Just never learned.
You got some gymnastics in your life as well coming your ways. I feel a lot of different things coming towards Erica. Where was the best vacation you've ever taken?
Definitely our Arizona trip.
Question 45. What's one city you've always dreamt of traveling to?
I would really like to visit Venice, Italy. Yeah.
What's something you always travel with?
Definitely a book.
Okay. We're gonna 47. You're gonna be a little bit quicker here. Favorite food?
Mac and cheese.
Favorite dessert?
Like a dark chocolate mousse.
Very good. Favorite snack?
Oranges.
What's a movie that made you cry?
Interstellar.
What's your favorite movie of the last 5 years?
I would also say Interstellar.
Nice. That is a good movie.
It's so good.
What's the one talent you wish you had?
I wish I could dance.
Same. What's your favorite exercise?
The split jerk.
Split jerk. What's your favorite band?
FKJ.
What's your favorite fast food order?
Probably sandwich of some kind. Yeah.
Nothing specific.
No.
That's all right. What's something you don't want to be doing in 10 years?
I don't want to be doing school still for 10 years.
That's a fair answer. What's the cutest thing on planet Earth?
Our dog, Stormy.
What's the best thing that's happened to you this year?
Definitely a lot, but specifically graduating college.
Yes, that's huge. What's your favorite cocktail or mocktail?
Yeah, I don't drink, so I could not tell you.
Right. Which movies make you laugh the hardest?
Definitely some older movies, like with Gene Wilder in them, or like some Monty Python. Anything where like my family and I will watch, and we'll just like act stuff out together, and yeah, it's fun.
That's hilarious. What do you usually eat for dinner?
Anything that's not a lot of effort, but it's like still quality food, honestly.
What do you usually eat for lunch?
Usually like a grain or starch, some kind, with like veggies and then like a meat usually. Yeah.
What do you usually eat for breakfast?
This one's a little more specific, but turkey bacon, like Kodiak cake waffles or pancakes, and then like a fruit.
Is that pretty much like your daily? Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing in the world?
Definitely to laugh and like spend time with my family.
I love that. What's your favorite color?
Orange.
What color clothing do you wear the most?
Definitely blue.
Blue. What are 3 words to describe living in Indy?
I'd say progressing, like remote, and then consistent.
Do you like surprises?
Yes.
What's one thing you had to learn the hard way?
I feel like I've had to learn many different things the hard way. One specific, probably like going into college, not knowing anybody. So learning how to get around.
Question 70. What's something you're tired of?
People always needing to be right and like share their opinions that they can argue with each other.
Especially on the internet. 71. Who do you turn to when you're sad?
Generally the people closest to me. So like whether that's like my family, coach, or teammates. Yeah.
72. What's a trend you would like to see disappear forever?
Similar to 70, but like people always needing to share their opinion, even on things that don't need to be shared on.
Which is typically almost everything.
Yep.
Final question, 73. What did you want to do with your life at age 12?
Probably wanted to be an artist somewhere in some place.
I love it. Erica, this has been awesome. Thank you so much. I cannot wait for everyone else to watch this and start pushing you further to becoming a published author. I can't wait. I hope one day I get to read one of your books. So that's amazing to learn about you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you all for watching.